Happy New Year!
Even though it's May.
Okay, everybody, let's get started. So, please make sure you're not talking during the video. That would be bad. I'm going to have like video recording of you doing the wrong thing. Oh no. So, I think that multiplying for our rectangles and multiplying for our squares, and what do we do to remember for triangles? Divide by 2. I don't think that's going to be too hard for everybody, but I think surface area and volume might be kind of hard. You have to make sure you get all the sides. How many sides? 6. You have to make sure you get all those sides. And for volume, you need to remember that it's different. It's multiplying these 3 numbers, right? And what do we have to remember for the pointed thingy? Divide by?
2.
Not 2. 3. Remember the 3 waters fit in the thing? Remember the 3 waters? Okay, here we go. We're welcoming Mickey Mouse all the way from Disneyland. Okay, go ahead, Mickey Mouse. How do we do number 1?
So you just multiply 7 times 3.2.
Correct. And what is that answer?
22.4.
Correct. And now it's area, so we're going to do meters. Anyone know what to put on the meters? Squared. Because it's kind of asking how many squares are in here. How many squares?
4.
Well, no. 22.4 squares.
Oh.
Okay. It's asking how many squares fit in there. Okay.
All right.
So how do we do number 2? Mickey Mouse. Number 2.
Just do the same thing.
Same thing. So what do we do?
Multiply 7.7 times 7.7.
6.7.
Same.
Thing. Not exactly the same thing.
Oh,
okay,
man.
44.89.
Okay.
Am I right?
Yes.
And then we go inches, and what do we put on the inches?
Square.
Square. All right, let's hear it for Mickey Mouse. Okay, now we got roundabout. It sounds like a Transformer name. Roundabout. Doesn't it? Please write this down. I'm going to check it tomorrow. Okay, how do we do number 3, sir?
First we're gonna have to times 11.1 by 8.2.
11.1 times 8.2. Is he right? My writing thing is glitching a little. Okay, what does that make?
91.02.
That's correct. Okay, are we done?
No.
No, we need to.
Divided by 2.
Right, and what does that make?
45.51.
You got it. Meters squared. Okay, good job. Okay, now Jim is here. I don't know why Jim is here, but he's here. Hi, Jim.
Hi.
Okay. I'm Jim. Okay. So don't forget, you got to do all 6 sides. So the way I like to do it is this. Front and back. Okay, front and back. Left and right. What's left? What do you think is left?
Left side.
Huh?
5.
No, but what is it? If it's front and back, left and right, what are the other sides?
Right and
Top and bottom. Good job. So, front and back, there. Some people might think that's the front, and some people might think that's the front. What do you think? I think I'm going to do this one as the front. It doesn't matter as long as you get them all. So the front over here is 7 times 5. You see it? 7 times 5. Okay, equals, that's a terrible 5, isn't it? 7 times 5 equals 35. Okay, and what about left side and right side? What do you think? Help me out,
5 times 5.
5 times 5, you got it. 5 times 5. And then what about the top and bottom? Anybody? Jim is asking for help.
7 times 5.
Yeah, 7 times 5. Good. So we got 7 times 5, and that's 35. Okay. Now, but we don't forget, this is only 3, right? We need to have all 6.
We multiply that.
So I'm going to, what I like to do instead of times 2, I like to just write them out. So 35 35, 25, 25, 35, 35. Got it? And then all I do is what? What do I do? Okay. Right. All I do is add them together. And once I add them together, the answer is no. The answer is 190. Yeah. Trust me. It's true. Okay? Anybody else get 190?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Jim. No problem.
Okay.
I'm glad I was able to make it here and help you all make your YouTube videos. Mr. Past document. All right. Whipped cream. Whipped cream. Coming from Pastor Robin.
Yep.
All right. Very good. Okay, here we go. How you do it?
So since we're finding the volume, we're gonna do the area of the base times the height.
Good job. I'm gonna write that down. I'm glad you said that because I don't even think I reminded him. That's excellent. So the area of the base. That's what we're gonna do first. And what do you think the base? Is this what you thought the base was? This one down here?
Yeah.
Or not? Okay. So that one's what times what?
7 times 5.
Correct. 7 times 5. That's 35. And then what?
We have to times it by 2 because 2 is the height.
Yeah, 2 is the height. So you're basically just multiplying those three numbers together. 70 inches cubed. Because it's volume. It's how many cubes are there. Okay, how about number 6?
It's kind of the same thing, but
Right, so area of the base is?
120.
Right, 10 times 12 equals 120. Good. What's next?
We have to times that by 11.
Times the height, and that makes something.
1,320.
1,320. But we're not done. Divide by 3, because if you look at that YouTube video we have on our assignment, you remember that when you pour water into the one that was square, it's a third of it, right? So divide by 3, and we get
440.
exactly 440 kilometers cubed. That's a really big 440 kilometers. Are you kidding me? A 12 kilometer what's this called? What's that called? Pyramid? That would be insane. That would be way too big. All right. Next person is Garcia Ian. Garcia Ian, let's hear it for circles. What? You're doing 7 and 8. You can do 7. How do you know the diameter? Okay. Who can help him out with diameter? What's the diameter?
Times 2, so 16.
It's just times 2, so it's 16. Right?
Yeah.
16 meters. Not squared. It's not area. It's only 16. That's it. We leave it meters. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's a length. Okay. Area.
Yeah.
This number 8's a little tricky.
So we need the radius, so you divide the diameter by 2.
Good job. So radius means divide by 2 from the diameter. So that makes 24
12.
divided by 2 makes
12.
12. Okay, now what?
12 times 12, because it's, because it's radius times radius, and then 144, and then 144 times 3.14, and it's 452.16.
452.16, that's correct. And that is area, so it is going to be kilometers squared. Cool, good job. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you, Ethan. All right, next one, Mr. Donald Duck. I can't do a Donald Duck. My voice is kind of messed up today, anyway. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so for number 9, you do 4 times 4 times 3.14,
Radius times pi.
Oh my. So,
And what do we get?
and you get 50.24. That's what I got.
Excellent. And that's yards squared because it's area again. Okay. And last one.
And then for number 10, I did the square first.
Yeah, I would do the square first too.
Which is 4 times 4.
Right.
So 16.
Okay, so 16 is this middle guy here. Y'all see the 16? Okay.
Then you do 6 times 4, which is
We're gonna do the
24.
triangle, right?
Divided
So
by
6
2.
times 4 equals 24. Divided by 2 is 12. So
And
that means this top guy is 12, and
and the
this is
bottom
the same, right? So now all we do is what?
Add them together.
Add them together. Add these together. And then you get your answer.
And
And then. Well, then you get your answer. And then you have your answer. Mr. Pass, why are you doing that? I don't know. Okay, what's the answer?
40.
Do we agree? Totally. So it's 40 centimeters
Squared.
squared. All right. Hi, YouTube.
Bye.